Life with Kay story time today.
So,
My dad's twin.
Hi.
Meet you all.
Nice to meet you.
Sorry that you have to be here.
yeah, I know it's tough.
And Marquita, I know your daughter.
Yes.
Okay, so we are here.
Okay.
I don't know how to do this, but I guess I can. I'm just gonna turn it where you can see the Jim, you know what?
Hello.
Hi.
I'm gonna put right here.
Good.
Okay.
So, the first part of what I want to talk about is how we're going to celebrate Mark's life.
Mhm.
So, we'll have some viewing, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
have a service and then cremation.
Okay. All in the same day? Are you thinking of doing it all in the same day?
Yeah.
Okay. And will it be here at the funeral home or will we be going to church?
That we haven't
It-
decided yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my question before we go too far is it more expensive to do viewing like 2 days, like like a viewing and then come back for funeral?
It's like $150 to $200 difference with having viewing one day and the funeral the next day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess we can keep that in mind. So
Okay.
if as a family, if we decide to do it, we'll do that before we make the final.
Sure,
We're trying to do it as cheap as we can.
sure.
You know,
And what's the time frame
far.
when you're thinking of doing the viewing and
Okay, so that's a question I have for you guys. Based on how long he's been deceased, is it like if it to have an open casket? Because I don't know how long like the body take to break down. Like,
right? So, Dad's in our care, and we did perform the embalming,
okay,
which we did when we got the release from you signed
Okay.
from the coroner's office. So, I don't want to wait like weeks out,
Mhm.
you know.
So I guess the question is, if we wasn't wait till next Saturday, would that be still good?
Would it thinking so a week from this Saturday?
yes,
I think we should be okay for that
okay,
frame. Yeah.
okay,
The one thing too that we have here is we have refrigeration,
Yeah.
so that kind of helps slow the process down a little bit as well.
okay,
So if we know that that's what time frame we're looking at, then we would,
okay,
utilize that.
Okay.
instead. So, and there's no like separate fee for that or anything. It's just
Yeah.
something that we.
There's no
Okay.
different fee between Saturday and midweek?
There is a weekend fee for us. It doesn't matter if we're having viewing service or wherever, and if it's here or at church, there is an additional $200 fee for a weekend.
Okay,
So that to keep in mind, yes.
okay.
Yeah.
So you grasping that, Sandy?
Yep.
Okay, all right. So okay, we got that all under.
And typically, if we are doing, say if we do that Saturday, which would be, let's see here, the 18th, I think it is.
Yeah, it would be around the 18th. The 20th is Martin Luther King's Day.
Right, so
Yeah.
we would look at, we could do viewing from, say, 11 to 12 or 11 to 1 with the service to follow, whichever time at noon or at 1.
Yeah.
Right.
And then that would end everything, and then obviously the cremation would take place after that
Yeah.
service.
Mm-hmm.
But that's long enough time for everybody to just come in town or whatever by
Okay.
that time,
Trying
that
to,
day.
we're trying to get
That's,
people.
that's
To get
plenty.
into town.
Yeah.
They local, are they on?
yes,
Okay.
yes, he's
Okay.
local.
And then was Dad, was he ever remarried or any?
No.
No.
No,
Okay. So you're my go-to.
yes,
Okay, just so you know,
okay,
I have to run everything through you because you're
Okay.
his next of kin.
okay,
Okay?
okay,
So anything that comes up, if anybody asks any questions or anything, I'm going to you.
okay,
All right?
okay,
Okay. Just so you know, how the process works is, so I'm gonna gather a bunch of information from you today, stuff that I need for the death certificate, because we wanna work on getting that signed.
okay,
Now, since Dad was at the coroner's office. We send everything to them via the death certificate for them to complete for us.
Okay.
Okay. They can sign the death certificate one of two ways. They can sign it with the actual cause that they believe he passed from,
Okay.
or they could sign it pending.
We just finished, me, my uncle, and my mother just finished making arrangements for my father's funeral.
There's one other thing I'm gonna do. It's gonna be with this drill. Mark was 63 years old. I'm gonna go 6 times, and then I'm gonna pause and go 3 times. This will probably be the last time I do this with this drill publicly. So I'm just gonna tell you guys, hands off to me on doing any work. Okay? So just bear with me for a minute here. Okay, here we go. Rest in peace, my brother.